Hi everybody, it's Mary here from Sweet Little Dream Seekers, and for those of you who don't know me, I'm a children's gentle sleep coach. I coach, support, help parents of sleep deprived babies and children between the ages of 4 months and 6 years to happily sleep through the night and nap age appropriately through the day. Okay, so before I get started, actually, come here, up you come on. Sorry. This is my dog, okay? He's called Spencer, and he is a menace, to be honest with you, especially when I'm doing videos, because what he wants to do is either sit on my knee and show his ears off, as you can see, or he wants to bark at the kids outside, don't you? Yes. So now that I've introduced the boy, you might hear him growling, so you know that it's not my stomach rumbling, it's him and his carry-on. Okay, so today I want to talk to you about the change in clock. The clock is going back on the 30th of October, and I know there's a lot of parents out there worrying about this, so what I thought I'd do is give you some of my tips on how to help transition that period without too much of a bother. So, okay, what does it mean when the clocks go back? What does it mean for your baby? And basically what it means is if your child goes down normally at 7 o'clock, when the clocks change, they'll be going down at 6 in the morning. Instead of them getting up at 6:30 in the morning, they'll be getting up at 5:30. So of course this is not your ideal situation. So what you need to do, okay, is first of all plan ahead. And I would suggest you do this over the week leading up to the 30th of October. So just over the course of the days leading up, I suggest you move the bedtime to say 5 minutes later, 10 minutes later, so on throughout the week until the Saturday night when you're putting your child down 1 hour later than they would go down normally. So as when it comes to the Sunday, what happens then of course is the clocks go back and they go down at the proper time for their bed. Seems easy. Now, so you've done that. The other things that you need to do is actually move the nap times and the meal times, so you're moving the whole routine forward. Okay, so if they have the breakfast at say 7, half 7, then you're going to move it 5 minutes later, 10 minutes later, so on throughout the week, and the same with the nap times. So it's when it comes to Sunday, the 30th, you can change the clocks and everything will be back to where it was prior to the clock change. Now, you might find that because you've done this, the rhythm is out of sync. Now that you know, it might fall into place, but it might not. And if it doesn't fall into place and they're getting up early in the morning, you know, they're wakening at 5:30, 5 o'clock, I really suggest you take a deep breath, you go into the room and you try to get them back to sleep. Okay, that is really, really important because you don't want to create a habit of them getting up early. So when they're waking at 5, you go in and you encourage them to get back to sleep. And so there's no getting out of bed before 6 o'clock in the morning. And that's an important rule, I would say, for you to remember. Now, yes, their circadian rhythm, because the clock is going back, their circadian rhythm may be knocked off a bit. So it's important that during the day they get lots of daytime sunshine. So in the morning, get them out in the pram, lots of sunshine, and that will help them to re-regulate their circadian rhythm. And on that Sunday, after the clocks have gone back, you might find that your child is more tired than normal, in which case give them an extra nap. If they need that extra nap, give them the extra nap. Watch for them looking tired. Now it is important to be watching the clock too, however, obviously if your child is tired, then you have to to allow them to nap. You don't want them becoming overtired. And the last thing I would say to you is be patient, be consistent, and be persistent. Now, for all I've given you this information, it can take a bit of time for the new routine to embed. So just be patient with your child, okay? And it's really important that you remain consistent with your plan. I hope this has been of help to you, and as always, I hope your bedtimes are peaceful ones, and watch out for more videos because they will be coming.